What up, you guys? Thank you so much for watching. Happy 2015. I sometimes forget that it's a new year until someone says Happy New Year, and I'm like, oh yeah, it is a new year. So Happy New Year to you guys, and I wanted to quickly, I'm really going to try and fly through this, share my beauty favorites for 2014. In this video, I'm doing a mixture of low-end and high-end because I know not everybody can afford or wants to pay for high-end stuff. I know, like, sometimes I can't believe how much money I've spent on makeup, but hey, no one said looking good was cheap. So if you want to see all the products that I have been loving and using pretty regularly for 2014, then keep watching. I'm going to start off with primers, and I'm going to just switch them up. I may start off with the high-end, I may start off with the drugstore, but yeah, so start off with primers. As far as high-end goes, I have I guess this would be a sample size, it's like 10 bucks, of the Benefit Professional. This is really good primer. I would buy this in its whole size. I don't know if I got this as like something on Sephora or just what, but I do feel like it does a good job of setting your face for getting your face ready for the foundation. So this is the Benefit Professional. Love it. When I run out of this little sample, I will buy, probably, if I'm not feeling cheap, the regular size. So this, in terms of drugstore, a lot of the drugstore stuff that I am going to be, showing will be NYX. NYX is, yes. So this is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. Good stuff. I don't really have a pattern here, so I'm just going to kind of be all over the place. In terms of foundation, I am a MAC chick. Love MAC in terms of more expensive stuff. One thing I've noticed with them when it comes to, like, I'm shade NC45, but I've noticed in different, I can't think of the word, but I guess different types of foundation they have. NC45 will be too dark. Sometimes it'll be too light. It's weird, but the cover that I find, or the type that I find looks best on me and works best for me in terms of full coverage, because I have acne scars and stuff, is the MAC Full Coverage Foundation. And as you can see, I love it down. I am in the shade NC45, and yeah, I love this stuff. The consistency is good. I don't like that I have to apply it with my finger, but I mean, because my fingers get dirty and sometimes I forget that I have stuff on my fingers and then it's a mess. But MAC Full Coverage Foundation, really good stuff. Covers my scars. Love it. Drugstore. Y'all should have already, if anybody has been watching my videos regularly, you should have already known. It's the CoverGirl All Day Flawless 3-in-1 Foundation. Oh, yes, I am in the shade Amber Glow. I can get this, I find it at Walgreens. So this is where I get this. Goes on well, coverage is great, doesn't make me look shiny throughout the day. I can wear this for 8 hours and I'll blot just because I'm so used to doing that. Like, check my oil, because I get oily here and here. And there'll be little to nothing on the paper towel. So there's really, I mean, I don't have to do it, but it's just a habit. For this to be drugstore, honey, yes. Concealer. LA Girl Pro Concealer. A lot of people have been asking about this, and I found mine on ladymoss.com, and I use this. I'm in the shade Pure Beige. So I use this for under eyes. I don't have any on today, but I use it for under eyes if you've seen any of my other videos, and then I take it up here and do that, and then I blend. Yeah, good. And I don't know how much it is, but it's not a lot. High end, again, I'm a MAC chick. MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade NC42, and I use that for the same way I do that, just under here. And one thing I do to sometimes when I want to switch up my foundation, I have this in NC45, but as I just mentioned, sometimes their types can be a little different. The NC45 in this is too dark. So I'll mix it with this and then use this as a foundation, or mix those two together to use this as a foundation, and I'll go back in with this and use it as a highlight. But yeah, NC42 MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. What's next? Setting powder. Rimmel Stay Matte. I was recently turned on to this after watching a girl on YouTube. I think Farah Dukai is how you say it. She uses this in pretty much every video, and I follow her on YouTube. So when she sang its praises, I had to go buy it, and I see why she does, because this stuff is awesome sauce. And yeah, it does what it says. It stays matte. It's good stuff. This is for the high end, the Makeup Forever High Def Powder. I got the little smaller bottle. I don't use this as much because I've been using that, or using the Rimmel. But yeah, good stuff. I use it again where I get oily up in here, and then I just kind of dust it all over. But this is what it looks like. Is that upside down? It is. This is what it looks like. Got a little small portion. It comes in a bigger one, and I think they've switched up the packaging a little bit, but that's what it looks like. Let's see. Again, we're going to try and speed right through this thing. Brows. I am not a big brow chick. I don't draw them on. I'll fill them in, but when I do see myself with them, I'm like, okay, all right. I don't have them drawn on today, but when I do see myself with them on, I'm a little impressed. In terms of Drugstore, next, this is the eyebrow cake powder, and I like it because it comes with that stuff. I don't know if it's like pomade or what that is, but it basically helps it because my brows get unruly, honey, and they will kind of fly and be all over the place. They probably are now. No, for now they're fine, but that kind of sets the stage. It keeps them down, and then allows you to go in with this stuff, and it has a little brush in there and just kind of fill them in. Love that. High end, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't have any of her pens, but I did end up buying some like little set, and one of the things that came in the set was beautiful brows, and then another was an eyeshadow palette. This is not what I needed. Pause. Okay, remember how I said it came in a set? It was a volume 1 and 2, and I grabbed the wrong volume. So what I was referring to, put that over there. What I was referring to is bold brows, and I don't even remember the set that I bought, but it looks like this, and some tweezers were right here, and I just dipped the little brush that comes, Lord help me, the little brush that comes with it. I just dipped that in this dark color here, and just kind of, I can see my reflection, which is why I'm not looking at the camera, but I just kind of fill those in. So I can see why everyone's so gung-ho about her. When I run out of this, I would invest in some of her products because I hear a lot of good things, and I am impressed with that. Cheeks. I recently bought a new NARS Orgasm Blush. I haven't used it yet because I'm still trying to use the last little one that I have. It's literally like the struggle is real. It's in little pieces, but I'm like, I'm gonna get my money's worth, honey. And this is really good stuff for high end. My cat is on the couch. What is that noise? So many things. My other phone is vibrating. Too much is happening right now. Okay, so yes, love this blush. It is good. I don't have it on now, but one thing I like about it is it's pink, but it also has like a little bit of shimmer in it, so it's kind of a good balance between blush and a little bit of a highlight. Good stuff. Physicians Formula. This is my Drugstore brand. I'm in the shade Rose. It's the Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush. Now, it doesn't do anything for my mood, but I'm a special person. So it's really pretty, and it shows up really well. When I first got it, I said, I might be a little too brown for that, but it does a pretty good job. I would say use it. Don't get too much on your brush because it is like, woo. So you kind of got to start small and build. But good stuff. What else? What else? What else? Eyes. I got this Lorac Front of the Line Pro eyeliner in the set, some like holiday set, and I love this stuff. I'm not good at winged eyeliner, or creating, you know, the wing, the cat eye, any of that. I'm not good at it, but this stuff makes someone like me who's not good at it, good at it. I'm not wearing a wing today, but when I do, honey, I'm like, I just want to like flip my hair because I feel like I'm that chick. So love this stuff. Yes. Not sure how much it is individually, but when this dries out, I'll go get it on its own. Drugstore, L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner Intense. It doesn't help me create a wing as well because the brush is different. The brush looks like that. Whereas this brush looks like that. Oh my God, if my other phone vibrates one more time. Hopefully it's not messing up this video too much. But yeah, so this makes it easier to, yes, I'm excited. Mascara, Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Again, this is another little mini, and I think I got it for like $10. And I would buy the full size of this. And when I run out of this, I will. But I have so much mascara. I'm a chick who's all about my eyes because I feel like those are my best features. So I always try to play them up if you can't tell by my lashes. I don't normally wear lashes this dramatic. I don't. So I'm still getting used to these. I'm like, woo! And these are the Cocoa Lashes in Misha, M-I-S-H-A, if I'm not mistaken. Again, ladymoss.com. Love these. But they take some getting used to. L'Oreal Paris Voluminous is my drugstore mascara. It's my jam. So I love that. Okay, don't hate me because for the next two things I don't have, one of them I don't have a drugstore for. Well, I do, I just don't have it with me. And then the other I don't have a very good, or not as big of a option, I guess. I don't know. Just don't be disappointed. Don't be mad. Okay, so for high-end, Lorac, and I couldn't choose just one. It's like Lay's potato chips. I couldn't pick just one. This is the one. This is the two. Lorac Pro Palette. I wear these pretty regularly. This is what the colors look like in the one. I haven't hit pan on any of them yet, but I have been using them. And the two, honey, yes, love it. Those are my favorite high-end palettes. Now, because I have so many high-end palettes, I tend to not buy drugstore ones. Although if I did, I've seen some ones in Ulta by NYX that I've had to tell myself to not buy. And I haven't bought them. But what I do have here that I do wear sometimes is a Maybelline Stylish Smokies in the shade Natural Smokes. And it looks like that. Does this count as a palette? I don't know. I'm just trying to give you options. And it helps. It tells you lid, crease, outer corner, brow bone. So it tells you where to apply them. And this stuff is good. Lastly, because again, I'm not trying to keep you all day. And again, I do have a drugstore option for this, but I don't have it with me. Dark Side by MAC. I'm really into dark lipsticks. Love that. Been wearing that a lot lately. And Rebel is a little more out of my comfort zone, but it looks really good. I love Rebel. So I have those two. And the lipsticks that I do have that are drugstore are by NYX. Again, I don't have them on me. I have a separate makeup bag that I keep at work. But if you are curious as to which shades that I'm referring to for the drugstore for lipsticks, just ask me. And when I go back to work, I'll let you know. I don't have a, hold on, I had to make a list of what I don't have. I don't have a low-end highlighter. I don't have a low-end eye primer. I don't have any low-end, well, I do have some drugstore gloss, but it's by Revlon, and I'm sure y'all know all that drama with Revlon. I don't know what's true, what's not true. If it is true, I'm not trying to be like, you know. And I don't have a drugstore bronzer. So if any of you guys have a less expensive alternative to either of those, bronzer, gloss, eye primer, or highlighter, let me know. Although probably, honestly, I would get all of those in like NYX, because again, NYX is my jam. So those are all of my favorites for 2014. I hope 2015 is keeping you guys, what? I hope 2015 is treating you guys great. And until my next video, I'll see you soon. Bye.